Where I live in the city of Guayaquil, Ecuador, they have instituted policies to try to minimize the use of plastic bags. In itself, I think that would be a hard sell because people use plastic bags for everything. If you're like me, when you buy stuff at the store, you don't just throw away the plastic bags, you reuse them. And in Ecuador, there's a lot of trash because we don't flush toilet paper down the toilet because of the way the pipes are. You put them in a trash bin. In the United States, especially in places like California, they now charge you in many places 10 cents at the supermarket if you want to have a plastic bag. This is to try to encourage people to bring cloth bags. However, also if you're like me and you go to the supermarket, you might think that you're going to buy one or two things and then come out with a lot more. So sometimes it's not possible to plan exactly how much you're going to buy. And then the irony of it is in California, you have to then go to the market and buy bags of plastic bags because you don't have any bags to use for the trash because at the supermarket they haven't given you any. So it comes out the same. In California, some provinces don't give plastic bags at all. And the paper bags break as soon as you take them out of the supermarket because they're made with recycled paper and they don't hold anything. I walk and I can't walk with two plastic bags under my arm. But look at the irony of what has happened in Ecuador. Oh, and there are forms of biodegradable plastic, from everything from water hyacinths to hemp. And to speak of there being a war on these forms of biodegradable plastic is not an understatement. I don't have to tell you the history of the 20th century's war on hemp. And the prohibition of hemp came about right after they invented a machine to turn the hemp into plastic. Okay, but let's go to the situation in Ecuador. So, before, how it was in my neighborhood, before 2020, everybody would put their trash out in the street at night in a big trash container. And then the people come along in a little truck, they jump out, they dump it into the truck, they leave it there empty on the side of the road. But come 2020, with our little gripecita, and the government instituted a policy where you had to return to using plastic bags because they didn't want the garbage collectors to have contact. They didn't want them to have to touch the big trash bins, even though they use gloves. And they're touching the plastic bags, but I guess fear of invisible particles. So now that course has been reversed, and at least in Guayaquil where I live, they ask that you leave plastic bags on the side of the road. So everybody who had invested in these big trash bins, now they are useless.